Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. This Kynseed 1.0 review is 100% spoiler-free. I first want to say a huge thank you to PixelCount Studios for providing me with a key, and I've been able to play this game early for almost a week. Kynseed is a life sim sandbox RPG in gorgeous 2D pixel art. It follows your life from the time you move onto your uncle's farm and through to generations of yours to come. How will you spend your life? How do you want to be remembered? It's all up to you. So here's the story. You and your 13-year-old twin sibling are adopted by your uncle and move onto his farm. Your first summer on the farm is the Prologue, which acts as the tutorial. Your uncle tasks you with chores and things to do over the 14-day season while the townsfolk get ready for the big holiday Summertide. You can literally do as much or as little as you want at this point. Make friends, farm, fish, gather, sell goods at the marketplace, and attend events like the pig auction. Because you're only 13, you have an 11 p.m. bedtime and cannot leave the confines of the Vale. Once summer is over, you meet the mysterious Mr. Fairweather, who gifts you with the Kynseed. You're then taken to the beginning of the game, in which you're now 18 and can do everything you couldn't in the Prologue. At 14 hours into the game, I still know nothing more about the overarching story than what was revealed so far. However, the true beauty lies in the stories of everyday life, what you choose to do, and the lives and secrets of those around you. Those stories aren't always rosy, but they feel real in as much as stories in a fantasy fae world can. Eventually, you'll pass on, along with others around you, and you can choose an heir to take over and continue your legacy. Each generation will get stronger and stronger as time goes on, and each generation of life, depending on the choices you make, can take between 6 and 60 hours of gameplay. There are so many ways to play this game, and I'll try to cover them all here. There's cooking, farming, ranching, mining, gathering, fishing, blacksmithing, potion brewing, exploring, jewelry making, armor smithing, and collecting. You can make best friends with people or get them to hate you. Go on dates, fall in love, get married, and have children. There's main story quests, and townsfolk request board quests, and personal friendship story quests for each family. There's weird rumors to explore and lots of fun books to read. You can own one or multiple apothecaries, general stores, and blacksmith shops. There are 3 dungeon difficulties and progression paths and loot rewards for the most daring adventurers. You can dabble in all of that or hone in on a few. The choice is yours. Cooking, making medicine, and blacksmithing are the main crafting skills, and each have a unique immersive minigame. It makes you really feel like you're learning a detailed craft, and getting it right can be so rewarding. There are separate in-game menus for social progress, inventory, maps, quests, and personal achievements. They can feel overly complex at first, but I recommend taking some time to just go through them individually and see where everything is housed. It will feel like second nature in just a few hours of game time. Kynseed also gives you as much hand-holding as you want, with the Thatterway mechanic, which points you in the correct direction of a quest, and the Bubble Help, which gives tooltip-type info for interactable things around you. As someone who prefers pixel art style games, Kynseed doesn't have to sell me on the art style, but it's so well done. The environments are detailed and sprawling, and you may find yourself discovering even more secrets on your second or third pass through an area. The weather effects also need to be appreciated. I've seen early morning fog, gentle rain, downpours, thunderstorms, and the amber hue of golden hour. The music itself is varied in different locations, and all of it is so relaxing. When I first heard about this game, the amount of things to do felt overwhelming at the time. Coupled with the premise of everyone dies, it can feel like an added time crunch in the balance of success and failure. The Prologue introduces each piece of the game and the complexities of the mechanisms one at a time, and I never once felt overwhelmed or rushed. While time management is a large part of the game, it's not the defining factor, and if you didn't finish what you wanted to before you die, your heir can do it. There is no right or wrong in this game, just how you want to play. Do you want to focus on being a miner and opening a blacksmith shop and never cook a meal in your life? Go for it. Want to help townsfolk play pranks on others? Do it. Is farming not for you, and you just want to live and die by your sword? Fantastic, it's yours. A chain of apothecaries across the land? There you go. There's so many playstyle options and combos, you'll find what is the most fun for you. I myself am really into working on friendships, learning the gossip, and diving into the family secrets. Which is bonkers really, because I usually hate the social element of these games. But PixelCount does something very well with social building, and that's the mailboxes. You can go to any house's mailbox, turn in any quests and gifts for all members of the family in one go. It's a brilliant new game mechanic that I will shout from the rooftops and complain about not having in farm sims down the road. I'm feeling a bit love-hate regarding the crafting minigames. Cutting things correctly or sharpening a blade can feel tedious, especially when you're aiming to make multiples. But there is a bit of magic when you realize that you have to time your steps so you don't overcook the tomato in the stew, and when you get it dead on, it's a beautiful thing. What may feel like a lot to do in a short amount of time is far from how the game actually plays. When they say you can do what you want when you want, they really mean it. Seek out the avenues most fulfilling to you and the stories you're most interested to hear, and you'll enjoy this game for a long, long time. What are you most looking forward to in Kynseed's 1.0 release? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.